Wizard.
Hi, I'm Everett Abrams, the Wizard of Wood, and today I just wanted to talk to everyone kind of about the state of the industry, coatings, and so forth that are out there, because it's that time of the year. It's busy. We're just getting in the beginning of June, and a lot of our comments and people sending in asking for help and so forth with projects run into the same thing. And the theme is, and the problem with the industry is, manufacturers are just still stuck on durability. They think that the more durable they make a product, the better it is for the customer, and that's what sells, obviously, because it's that Tim the Toolman mentality, from back in the day, kind of thing. And it's just the wrong way to go. It's the wrong focus. Nobody's been listening to the Wizard of Wood over the past few years about all this kind of stuff. And if they did, we probably wouldn't be having this kind of conversation or be doing this video today with everybody. But long story short, ease of maintenance in the future is really what everybody looks for when they're looking about staining, any coatings, painting, staining, everything. When you have to put a lot of prep into it, if you have to strip off products, do a lot of sanding and that kind of stuff, it's not really favorable. But that's what happens when you get into these durable products. And I can call a few out. I think Cabot's got great stains for a long time, but the Cabot Gold just doesn't strip off very easy, and customers don't like it or don't want it, and they want that removed. Then that becomes an issue. So when it comes to products like that, or Behr's Deck Over, which is meant to be, solid, tough, but everybody who's tried it, you guys could Google or internet search these things and you'll see it. When you try to put something that's solid, very solid, on top of wood that's going to, on a horizontal surface, it's going to expand and contract, it's going to pop it. And some of the areas it pops off and it just comes off in sheets, and others it doesn't. But how do you get it off? Now that becomes the problem. So durability becomes an issue. Sikkens and Behr products have been a bane for a lot of contractors, for a long time. They're just hard to maintain and hard to get off. If you keep up with the maintenance program, which is ProLux now, Sikkens, that's great. But if you don't, and you have to end up stripping off any of these products, then you got problems. And how do you strip them off? Well, you can't do it by just using sodium hydroxide, which was the go-to years ago. Sodium hydroxide is good for oil-based products, but today there's water-based, oil-based, hybrids of all kinds. People are adding polyurethane, but urethane content to it, and all kinds of stuff. The Deck Over and the like products like those have little pieces of grit in them that are ceramic microspheres. They tear up sandpaper. It's just hard to get these products off. So what is a contractor or a homeowner to do? They get frustrated. They think they're putting this great thing on and everything's going to be great with the deck, and then 2-3 years in the future they go out, it's starting to peel, you got to do something, and what are we going to do here? We got to restore this. The stripping becomes hard, the sanding becomes hard. That's why my company, we've come out with a new stripper that takes off some of these film formers and these hard to get off stains. We need more products in the industry to take care of these things. And I'm just going to attack a lot of the manufacturers right now and just say, what are you guys doing? It's not fair, it's not right, unless it's done on purpose, and I'll get to that. But when you go into these places and they're selling sodium hydroxide in a gallon pail, they know it's not going to take off the product that they're selling. And it's frustrating. It really is frustrating to know that that's what's happening out there, and it does happen. And then contractors and homeowners, they get upset. And the first thing they do when they get upset about this is, why did I put a wood deck? What am I doing here? Why don't I just put a composite deck? So you're kind of pushing people away from it. A lot of people are going away from wood anyway. They go to the engineered and composite products, but there is still a lot of wood out there. And then there's a lot of some of the exotic woods, like the Ipes and the Garappas and Kumarus and teak and other things that people are using to build decks and other outdoor structures with. What do you seal them with? What do you stain them with? And then how do you maintain them in the future? Maintenance is where the concentration of the industry should be is on maintenance, future maintenance, ease of future maintenance. It always has been, it always should be. If you talk to a contractor, they know most of the time what products are best for ease of maintenance and what people have been using for a long time. They're penetrating products that when they wear, you just have to come back, do a light cleaning and replenish them. When you have to reinvent the wheel because of peeling and all the other nonsense, it becomes very frustrating. And then that's where you get into people that just want to just paint over it, just stain over it, get it out, put a concrete patio in, put a composite deck in. So, hey, for the people watching the video, the reason I did this video is because if you're making a choice now of what to put on your deck, use something that's going to be ease of future maintenance. And that's the question you should ask any manufacturer or any product that you're going to buy for your deck, especially those horizontal surfaces, because that's where it's going to peel and be the worst, is what product is going to be ease of maintenance in the future. And then that's what you want to use. If they tell you it's going to be a product that will peel or a product that's going to come off, then that's going to be a problem, because you're going to it's not going to wear evenly. It's not you can just coat right over top of it, because coat on top of coat on top of coat, eventually you just have more of a peeling mess. You're putting a good coat on a bad coat. So ask about future maintenance. Ask your contractor about ease of future maintenance. Unfortunately, there is a lot of contractors that are out there that, you know, they'll go and give you an estimate, they throw down a solid stain, they collect the check, and then 2-3 years later, you can't find somebody that's going to work on the deck because somebody sees a peeling solid stain and they're like, nope, I'm out of here. You have to get somebody else. And these are the comments that are coming in now and what I'm talking about today. So unfortunately, it's just the state of the industry. The manufacturers are too hung up on durability, and which is great on a house. If you're going to solid stain or paint a house and you want the durability on a vertical surface, that's one thing. But on a deck, on a horizontal surface, it's got to be that ease of maintenance in the future that's going to be the key. Ease of future maintenance. The industry should be talking about it. The Wizard of Wood's talking about it. We should all be talking about it. Just makes our life a lot easier moving forward in the future. So as long as we still have wood and we're still working with wood, ease of future maintenance, the Wizard says so. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you got something out of it. But remember, ease of future maintenance is the key. Thank you.